Hi Aquarius, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your November 2021 reading to the end of December 2021 for money, career and finance. I have your present position here which validates the reading. If this present position does not make sense to you, then this is not your reading, or because this reading is going all the way to until the end of December, you may be watching the reading too early, so this present position has not played itself out. So in my readings, unlike other readers, you can't take and leave what you want. You can't take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That is really not how my readings play out, because I do an outcome. So if this present position doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to stop watching, put it in a playlist, come back to it towards the end of December. If at that point the present position still does not make sense to you, this is definitely not your reading. No need to continue with the reading. Here, this is a very strange reading, because even though it's a money, career and finance reading, including investments and business and spirit, I need you to bring that in very clearly for me. I got more of a general reading that's affecting your life. So forgive me for kind of intertwining those. I can't control how the energy goes, but when it comes to money, career and finance, it's intertwined. Interestingly enough, in the present position, we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And so here we have unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, Sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. So it looks like kind of you're going in and out of worrying. Spirit, do you want to tell me what's going on here in regards to Aquarius and the worry that they're experiencing in the present position? So the worry has to do with triggers. Those of you that have lost loved ones, those of you that are concerned, for some of you it has to do with employment. There's loss going on here. And so as we move into the Christmas period, it's becoming even more pronounced, that loss. And there's also this kind of energy of kind of wavering in and out of the anxiety and the worrying. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, because I don't think you need to be told that you're worrying. You know that you're doing that. So you're going in and out of it. And like I said, again, it's about loss, okay? So something in the Christmas period is triggering you, and it's not so much about, it's kind of like worrying about the future, worrying about what you want for 2022, worrying about how to move forward and taking a stand in what you want. In the strength position, Spirit, can you bring forward money, career, finance, investment, business? Can you bring it forward clearly, please? Here we have the Moon card. So listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. So we have it again, right? Let go of your fears, revelations that will make everything clear. And one of the things that this card represents is a lot of fear. So right now it looks like in the strength position, what's happening, Spirit, do you want to explain how this is a strength for Aquarius to be hiding their emotions this way? I guess it's appropriate, Aquarius, that in regards to your grieving or whatever loss you're experiencing or whatever you're working through, and this has to do with the past, this has to do with not seeing the future, not having the future that you thought that you would have. And so the moon is about hidden energy, and it's showing that it's a strength. So in this time period, it seems like whatever's going on around you, it's appropriate that you kind of keep that to yourself. There are a couple of people here that are very loyal to you, that you do speak to about how you're feeling. But overall, it feels like you're just kind of trusting your gut and getting through the period until the end of the year. Spirit, do you want to give me one more clarifying card in regards to money? Because that's their emotions. I need to know about money, career, and finance, because that's the reason why they're watching, I was going to say a movie, YouTube. That's why they're watching YouTube. So we have the Chariot in reverse. So what this indicates, those of you that are waiting for, it feels like for some of you, movement in career, movement in kind of deciding what to do in regards to a direction. It's slow moving. It's slow moving, one, because of the time period of year, and also because we're about to come into Aquarius energy in January. So as we come into Aquarius energy in January, I'll see what your 2022 reading holds for you. But right now the energy is kind of stable, which is a good thing, because for quite some time it's been up and down in many different ways on an emotional level. So anything that you do investment wise, it's a strength that nothing is moving for you right now. All of this is sitting in the strength position. It does feel here that you're moving towards something different in 2022. And I will be doing the 2022 readings very, very soon. So it'll be interesting to see how the energy changes up in 2022. Because I do feel that as I'm, you know, time is fluid. So even though I try and categorize these readings as, you know, as what is logical on YouTube, and to you, meaning like by the month or the week or the year or whatever, that's not the way the spirit world works. Time is fluid. So even as I am doing this reading, they keep showing me 2022 for you. So in the challenge position, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So this is feeling very, for some of you, lost and cheated out of what was rightfully yours. There is this kind of feeling of separation from others. There is a feeling of needing a new beginning, but not quite having it yet. Here we have in the challenge position, financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. And that feels very, very strong in as we head into the end of December here, November 2021 and December 2021. It feels as if for some of you, you have money and you're trying to decide how to invest this money. You're trying to understand how to, it looks like partially keep the money intact, but also create an income from what it is that you have. It feels like here there are some people around you that are kind of wolves in sheep's clothing. There are people around you that kind of make themselves out to be like pure as driven snow, and they're not. They're quite devious. But you're aware of that. It shows it right here. But the challenge is they may be back in your energy a little bit more stronger. Not in November, but in the month of December. That's what it feels like. So that's a bit of a challenge for you. There is a new beginning for you here in 2022. So just hold on, Aquarius. I hate to do this to you in a money, career, and finance reading, but the energy is not moving in that direction. But let's look at the outcome, because the outcome does give a hint of what's in store for you for 2022. And I felt that as I was pulling, you know, your cards here. So in the outcome, and again, time is fluid, very, very, you know, really different type of energy as we close out the year. So you're thinking a lot about your future. You're thinking about, you know, you're very, very spiritual, Aquarius, and you're being moved in a spiritual direction. There's a lot of inner contemplation that you're doing. And I don't mean that with, maybe for some of you, kind of speaking to your spirit team, your spirit guides, the spirit world, angels, guides, teachers, God, whatever you perceive as a higher knowing. But and also yourself, right? That higher knowing within you. But there is a truth within your spirit here that needs to be expressed. And as we move towards the end of December, I feel as if you're thinking about big change. Here in the Queen of Cups, we got big change. And you're stepping out. You're stepping out of the normal, and you are ready to see what lies ahead of you. And this is interesting because it will bring you stability, emotional stability. So here we have partnership. And for some of you, again, I'm getting more of the 2022 stuff than I am like what's going on now to the end of December. So let me just say for the outcome from now until the end of December, I think things are pretty stable. I don't think there's much movement in money, career, and finance, or job, or anything. But I am getting hints of what's happening in 2022. Here it says, so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. So I feel here, you know, as we head out of December 2021 into January 2022. Now, let me say this. There are some of you that are not going to do anything. So your 2022 is going to look like 2021 because it's in your mind, but you're not doing it, right? So for some of you, that the spirit world makes me feel that the thought is there, but the motivation, the courage, it's not propelling you forward. And that's for some of you. For some of you, for others of you, I see you moving completely forward. I see you coming together in a union. I see you building a new future. I see the legacy that you will leave will not be one that is frivolous. It feels as if you're going to go heavily into your path of what it is you want to create in freedom in money, career, and finance, and being able to kind of, Spirit just said it, fly high, right? So fly high, fly alone, and get on with what you need to do. So this is showing up quite strongly. And again, we have this kind of loyalty that's around you, and people elevating you and wanting to see you do really, really well. And so I feel you stepping into that energy come January, coming into 2022. So Aquarius, apologies. I don't have any big revelations for you in regards to money, career, and finance. Trust me, no news is good news sometimes, but especially in a money, career, and finance reading. So I don't see anything negative. I just see you kind of worrying right here in the present position. But like I said, you're going in and out of it. Some of it is appropriate. Some of it is grieving. Some of it is just kind of the you know, if you're missing somebody, that kind of thing. But, you know, again, it's this feeling of having money and making decisions about what needs to happen with that. Spirit, do you want to give me one more clarity card on the outcome here? Can you give me anything different for November and December in the outcome for money, career, and finance for Aquarius? 1, leave it on the table. 2. So they give me 2. Okay, so this is interesting. What we have is we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Sun card in the upright position. So Spirit, do you want to go ahead and bring forward what that means for Aquarius in November and December? You are stepping back. You're stepping back completely and taking feels like a rest is what Spirit is saying. So it feels like you're completely taking a hiatus, a rest, a well-needed rest, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and you are going deep within to understand what it is that needs to happen within your soul's path to be able to express what it is that you've come in to express. And for some of you, that's a very, very spiritual path. And for others of you, I mean, you're Aquarius. It's a bloody, spiritual path. And you may be agnostic, you may be atheist, it doesn't matter. Some of the most spiritual people I've met are atheists, and live their life in a really amazing way, and they don't need religion or spirituality. They just have it. They just, they don't ascribe to anything, but they're really good people, and they're all about service. It's within their DNA, it's who they are. They lend a hand, they give a smile, they'll stand up for you, they'll fight a cause, So I see here that there's movement that's taking place, and we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse, and this just kind of reinforces that in the month of November and December things are going to be quiet, but you're sitting on you're kind of sitting on the precipice of something quite big here, Aquarius. That is your reading, and just look out for your money, career, and finance reading for 2022. I'm now fascinated to see what's going to happen, because I keep feeling the tip of this energy, and I am really interested to see what's going to happen for you. So don't be surprised if yours is one of the first readings I do for money, career, and finance for 2022. I'm really curious, super curious now to see what's going to happen. All right, I'm not an Aquarius, by the way, but this energy is, I'm seeing glimpses of 2022, and I know 2022 is going to be very different for those of you that take action. Aquarius, that's your reading. I'll speak to you soon.